Hey, it's Maverick from nrdstr. So recently I've been noticing a lot of Photoshop texture packs being advertised. I know I'm guilty of purchasing at least some of these. And while there's nothing wrong with buying these or using them, I just think it's kind of cool to be able to make your own. So here's a couple artists that I think are really doing texture justice. Now, I could have made a video just listing a bunch of different artists that are good at this. I may do that in the future. For this video, I just want to focus on showing you one of the first ways I was taught how to make texture. It's a very good starting point. I'm going to start with an image at 3000 by 3000 pixels. It's going to be at 300 pixels per inch. Going to set some random background gradient. It doesn't really matter for this. We're going to go on Pexels. You can use Unsplash, Pixabay. We're going to be looking for images that already appear to have texture in them. You want to look for those images that, they already have that grit. They have certain elements, aspects to them that you can use. They just need to be assisted a little bit. So like stars, for instance, that's a bunch of dust. You see, we got all of these little spots here, and you could call it a day here. You could just start using blending modes if you wanted to. I think this image needs a little bit of help, especially in the corners. You see it's dark and then it's a light color. You could move the colors around and literally, look, I'm gonna start using some of the blending options and you get really cool effects like this. Not really what we're going for this, and I mean it's still achievable in the end result that we're going to hit on. You could even change the color of that blue by using the hue. Some of you may already know that. This can sometimes work well when using the blending modes, but for this tutorial we're just going to take out all the saturation. We want it all to be just black, white, gray. We're gonna raise those lighter grays. We want the whole image to kind of have a general black, little white specks. So you see I just moved that middle bar up and that darkens the lighter grays. So now that's pretty much it. That's the texture. That's pretty much the technique as well, to be honest. I'm gonna do this a couple more times with a few more images, but you can see as soon as you get to that spot where the image has the general all black, all white, and it doesn't have to be like that. You can also get the different gradients of gray and use those as an overlay or a screen as well. That definitely can make some nice sandy textures. We'll see that with this next one that we're going to do. Wrapping this one up, a couple things that you could do is you could make some duplicates and kind of overlay those on top of each other and then merge them. And now you see we have a whole lot more spots, a lot more speckles going on. Something else that you could do is maybe run this through the camera raw or add noise. Lastly, it's already lastly at this point. We're going to wrap up. I would say another thing that you can definitely do is play with contrast. There's the brightness and contrast in Photoshop, and if you kind of darken or brighten and then adjust the contrast, that's definitely something you have to play with. A lot of these techniques are, like I said in the very beginning, they're not definitive. These are definitely things that you're going to want to slide and play with and definitely do to taste. And on that note, I'm going to be quiet and hopefully not say texture again in this video. We're going to let the music come in here. This is a good friend of ours. He's also a member of the nrdstr team. This is okkii, and I'll talk to you guys at the end of the video. So I'm just wrapping up here. I'm going to put a little N for the nrdstr logo on here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there was anything about the video that you think that we could improve upon, if there's any videos that you would like us to make some tutorials on, let us know in the comments. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the little bell so you can get all of our notifications. Oh, by the way, what I'm doing right here at the end, this is what I'm going to do in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.